Hello everyone, welcome back to my another video. Today I am with the module 3 Applied Chemistry for EEE scheme and the module name is Corrosion Science and E-Waste Management. Let us see some important questions, nearly 9 to 10 questions which are super important for the module 3. And the question 1 is, what is metallic corrosion? Explain the electrochemical theory of corrosion taking iron as example. Here you have to explain or you should define what is metallic corrosion and you should explain the electrochemical theory of corrosion taking iron as example. You should write the diagram of the iron and you should write the electrochemical reactions, anodic and cathodic reactions. And the question 2 is, write a short notes on differential metal corrosion and differential aeration corrosion. You should explain or you should write a short notes on differential metal corrosion and differential aeration corrosion with suitable examples. Question 3. What is anodizing? Explain the anodizing of aluminium. What is anodizing? You should write the definition of anodizing and taking example of aluminium you should write with suitable diagram and you should explain anodizing of aluminium. Explain the process of galvanization with application. Here it returns the same. You should write the diagram of the galvanization and you should explain with application of galvanization. Question number 5. Explain the process of sacrificial anodic method of prevention of corrosion. With suitable diagram, you should explain the sacrificial anodic method for the prevention or control of corrosion of the metals. And the next question is, demonstrate the type of corrosion taking place in the following cases. A steel screw in a copper sheet for a long time and partially buried pipeline. You should know the type of corrosion. You should apply some knowledge and you should know the type of corrosion. For first, and you should explain a steel screw in a copper sheet with anodic and cathodic reactions and you should write these reactions in your answer script. And for the second one, you should explain differential aeration corrosion taking partially buried pipeline in soil with anode and cathodic reactions. And this is what you should mention in your answer script. Don't forget about the anodic and cathodic reactions. It is very essential for the third module. Next, describe the extraction of copper from e-work. Mention advantages of recycling. Here you should write the definition here you should explain the extraction of copper and they also ask for gold. And you should also explain the extraction of gold. Simultaneously they will ask. One, if they ask copper or if they ask gold, you should explain the extraction of those metals and you should explain the advantages of recycling. You should explain the advantages of recycling. Next, what is e-waste? Explain the methods of e-waste disposal. Here you should write the definition of e-waste and you should explain the methods of e-waste disposal. That is disposal like landfilling or acid bath, incineration or recycling. You should explain these methods. Discuss sources, types and effects of e-waste on environment and human health. Next, discuss the sources and you should explain the sources for the e-waste. What are the e-waste sources? And you should explain large household and small household appliances. That is what an example for e-waste, which means large household and small household appliances. And you should mention the examples for large household appliances such as refrigerators, washing machine, dishwashers and televisions, etc. And the examples for small household appliances such as toasters, coffee makers, telephone, mobile phones, laptops, scanners, LED bulbs, filament bulbs, etc. Next, you should explain effects on air and effects on soil. What are the effects on air? Release of hydrocarbons on burning of e-waste. This is what? If you burn the e-waste products, large number of hydrocarbons will be released into the atmosphere, and you should explain that one. And effect on soil. So if we dump the e-waste, that will be penetration of heavy metals into the soil. What are the heavy metals? Like lead, mercury, which are poisonous, that will be dumped inside the soil. These are the effects on soil and air. Next, all these effects on human. So keeping that effects on air and effects on soil, you can explain the effect on human health. Next, the last but not the least, define CPR. And they may ask numerical problems in the first part or second part. It depends upon the question paper setter. They ask corrosion penetration rate as a definition, and they may ask numericals. If you people are familiar with the numericals, you can score. By learning all these questions, it's more than enough to score good marks in the module 3. Thank you for watching and do well in your upcoming chemistry exam. I hope maths exams were easy today. Thank you.